And hello, I am Ross Collette. This is my YouTube channel. Please like and share and subscribe. Make us feel great if you do. Today, it's Mother's Day. I wanted to talk to you about something special. I wrote a little thing on my Facebook and I asked everybody to tell me their favorite mother in the Bible and why. Well, I got, Mary, the mother of Jesus, of course, yes. That would be a number one pick, I'm sure, for most of us. And then others, Yoshabel, who was the son, Moses' mother, and Miriam in the Bible, that was his sister. And, there were several other great mothers. Hannah, for example. But my favorite is Rizpah. Not many people know about her, but there's a great civil war going on in Israel at a certain time. And King David, who was crowned by God and anointed by God, was being chased everywhere by King Saul. And Saul was dead set to kill David. He had to kill him in order for him to create a posterity of a kingdom. He was the first king of Israel. And in the middle of a battle with the Gibeonites from Gibeon, or actually they were Philistines, in the middle of the night, he disguised himself and sneaked around the armies that were on the other hill from him. He sneaked around them and went to a witch at Endor. The witch allegedly conjured up Samuel, the prophet. Saul perceived it was Samuel. Something came up in the smoke. Isn't it funny that witches always have smoke around them? But anyway, he goes back and he loses the battle, falls on his own sword, and kills himself. The Philistines at the city of Beit Shean, which is still there today, exactly the same city. I mean, it's been taken down and built 5 times on top of this mountain. But she goes there. They hung the bodies of Saul and Johnathan and her 2 sons also. They hung them up on the wall. Saul had been beheaded by this time, and so had Johnathan. And they left them out there for the vultures to come and pick their bodies clean as a sign and a warning that anybody who stands against the power of the mighty Philistines is going to die. And this is your goal, your end. But Rizpah, who was a concubine of Saul and had 2 children by King Saul, and her 2 sons were hanging up on the wall also. She went out there and spread her blanket. And she sat there day in and day out and fought the vultures away, kept the birds of prey off of. I'm telling you right now, this is not only just her own 2 children, but she fought the vultures off of Saul and off of Johnathan also. What a picture you can get in your mind of this little woman out there, a concubine, and she was chasing vultures away from the dead bodies. You have to understand that a mother's love is surpassing all other love, in my opinion, except God's love. Those of you who believe in types and foreshadows and shadowings, as the Apostle Paul taught in Hebrews, you know that this was a foreshadowing of Jesus fighting off the devil, fighting off the enemies to save the souls of lost children. Well, happy Mother's Day, Mother. I miss my mother every day of the day. I mean, every day of the week, every day of my life, I miss my mother. I called her at 5 o'clock every day. She could count on my call. And I missed her. I missed her then. I missed her now. And I pray that you stay in touch with your mom. Happy Mother's Day, everybody.